Oh shit. Good morning, motherfuckers. What's going on? All right. All right. Oh, I already wrote that shit. Good. Very good. All right. Fucking 9:30 in the morning. I wanted to do this shit early because I wanted to I got something else planned for tonight. eBay versus SHORTBOXED. We're going to dig into it right now. We're going to dig into it again. I'll always say this. I am not paid, endorsed, sponsored to receive any special treatment. SHORTBOXED does not ask me to say anything. I do it because I fucking want to do it. I do what I want to do in life. That's it, period. So, eBay versus SHORTBOXED. Where should you be selling your comic books? Okay? Where should you be selling your comic books? So, my blunt answer, both places. But we're going to analyze right now, where should you sell your comic books? Now, this all depends on what the book is, right? But you could go to shortboxed.com. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. You could go to ebay.com and make sure you hit last sold prices. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Auctions just ended at the SHORTBOXED app. Auctions just ended. So I'm going to bring up some very, very, very strong raw auctions that they did. Now, where I think that SHORTBOXED is winning. All right, so this is now bidding is closed on these. I'm going to expand it. We're going to take a look and analyze SHORTBOXED and eBay sales. And here's what I'm going to tell you why I think SHORTBOXED is doing a little better. Because things will get lost in the mix on eBay. Hold on, let me pull this up for a minute. Things will get lost in the mix on eBay, right? There's a lot of fucking things to search for. But SHORTBOXED does some smart fucking shit that eBay should have done a long fucking time ago. What SHORTBOXED does is they'll categorize everything. They'll theme it out. So, let's say this week. This week, I think, a matter of fact, tomorrow is a big Avengers auction. So, they tell the sellers. Actually, they don't tell the sellers, but the sellers can see the upcoming auctions and then add their comic books for sale into those auctions. Very fucking smart. So they'll theme it out. They did horror comics. Now they're going to do Avengers comics starting tomorrow. Silver Age. Slabs starting at 20. Slabs starting at 50. Slabs starting at 250. Blah, blah, blah. Silver Age auction. You get the fucking idea. You guys can go to shortbox.com and check it out. Here's why. Now let's analyze it. So we're going to go to SHORTBOXED. You guys could do this too. Go to shortbox.com, click auctions, scroll down, and you're going to see all the auctions that ended. So, for example, now let's look at this. This Transformers #1 just ended, and the bid was $41, right? $41. Let's compare it to eBay and see if this seller made the right choice to put it on SHORTBOXED app instead of running it on eBay. So let's bring up the eBay sales. All right, so we got, that's a newsstand. We're not going to compare it to newsstands. Last sold price, $31 on eBay. Same shit. Let's scroll down. Let's see if there's any more. Those are newsstands. $44 on eBay. $41 versus SHORTBOXED. That's the reprint. $50. So we've seen a $44 and we've seen a $50 on eBay. We've seen a $44 and a $50 on eBay. Guys, you can talk to me through the comments. Don't be fucking shy. If you guys have questions, you want to ask me something, it's an open format. We've seen so $41 on the SHORTBOXED plus their shipping, and we've seen two sales on the eBay, $44 and $50. So, all right, listen, for a matter of $8 or $9, well, keep in mind, you know, there are fees. So on eBay, there's like 14 to like 16% fees on eBay. SHORTBOXED, you're dealing with a flat 10% fee. But you do not get any money for shipping. So with that said, it kind of balanced out. So with that said, it kind of balanced out right there. Let's take a look at Invincible Iron Man 9. $41. Now we know that Riri Williams is coming. The Iron Heart's coming. A lot of people now have been rebuying this book. So Invincible Iron Man number 9. We're going to type that into the eBay. We're going to hit the last sold price button, and we're going to bring that up, and then we're going to look at some slabs. So we see $41. It's sold on the box. So let's bring it up right now on the eBay. $41 on SHORTBOXED. And eBay last sold prices, $40 with free shipping. Those are slabs. Got to make sure it's not a reprint. The different colors. The different colors. So $25. So SHORTBOXED got the better price. SHORTBOXED got the better $37, $35, $26, $25. So we jump to the SHORTBOXED really fast. What was the magic number on SHORTBOXED? 41. Let me see. $41. So look, listen. SHORTBOXED is doing its thing. I'm going to pick something else random. Here, I'll pick something else random. And then we're going to look at the slab sales on SHORTBOXED. Let's see. I'm going to hit the See More button. And we're just going to, what is hot right now? Masters of the Universe is hot right now because everybody knows that, you know what? Let me not talk about what's hot, because what's hot sells easy. People want to get rid of shit. They want the most money for their shit. So let's look at that for a minute. I actually see something I don't like. Really, look at that. That Green Lantern, that first appearance of Kyle Rayner, only sold in auction for $4. You guys see that? That only sold for $4. Look at that. Now we're getting a new Green Lanterns thing coming. Green Lantern 48. Let's take a look at that really fast on the eBay. Green Lantern 48. And then we're just gonna look at some bullshit that's not in demand right now to see the sales. Green Lantern 48. All right. This on SHORTBOXED $4 in the auction. Let's see it on the eBay. Let's see it on the eBay. Let's bring it up. That's a newsstand edition, so that's different. 2 for 20. So that's like a 10-10 split. $8.50 double. So 7 bids a couple days ago in October. It sold for double on the eBay. $15 plus a $4.63. So this book sold better on the eBay. Let's go back to SHORTBOXED, and let's look at some bullshit and see how bullshit sold. That's a first Jelena. All right, let's just scroll down. Let's look at some bullshit and compare it to an eBay sale. Let's see. All right, here. For example, Detective Comics number 1000. This shit was so fucking mass overprinted with all of these variant gimmicks. So let's look at how this is doing, how this Jim Lee cover did on eBay. And then we're going to look at some slab sales. Detective Comics 1000 Jim Lee. So we're going to jump to the eBay. Here, let's jump to the and look at these and look at the Detective Comics 1000 sales. Like I said, we're just going to jump all around and see what's the smarter move to list your books. And I'm still saying both for a reason. I'm going to show you guys why. Because sometimes, sometimes just shit doesn't sell somewhere. You got to okay. That's signed. That doesn't count. Let's scroll down. That's slabbed. I don't see anything raw. Jim Lee, 1000. Still looking. Typed it in. Nothing recent. Well, I don't even see one. I see slabs. I don't see any raw. Well, fuck it. Let's go back to, I'm not going to waste time on this bullshit. Let's go back to let's go check some slabs. Let's check some slabs. You're going to hit auctions. Let's look at slabs. Even though people buy raw. People buy raw quicker than they buy slabs. You just scroll down to see all of the auctions that ended. And here. This is a good one. First appearance of Norman Osborn. Norman's an important character. If they do this right. Oh, I didn't even hold on. My bad. SHORTBOXED. All right. We scroll down. These auctions now just ended on the SHORTBOXED app. Let's look at this Amazing Spider-Man 37. It's a 7.5 CGC. Random. I'm just pulling random shit and comparing it to eBay. Now, Norman is up. Norman's important now. Obviously, Norman's important in Spider-Man, but remember, with this whole Thunderbolts and Dark Avengers shit that I talked about yesterday, Norman's the leader, and we're going to see how Marvel and the MCU plays this off. But let's now look at this. Amazing Spider-Man 37, a book that I suggest everybody get somehow or another. The first appearance of Norman Osborn, very important character. That's a 7.5 sale. So we're going to jump to eBay. And we're going to look at Amazing Spider-Man 37 in a 7.5 CGC. We're going to get some sales and see if that seller did the right thing or not. And I could tell you right now, they lost a lot of money. So somebody stole that for $186. And last sold price on the eBay at the same 7.5, $237. Then we get $275. Scrolling down. See if there's any other 7.5s. A 7.0 went for $255. So right there, that guy took an L. That guy took L on that book. See, now this is what I mean. You don't put big keys like that up on SHORTBOXED. That's stupid. That's stupid. You don't do that shit. You don't do that shit. All right, let's see. That's why I say, guys, use both. Use both, but you got to be strategic. If you got a key like that, get that shit on eBay. Put that on eBay. Don't undervalue yourself. And I see a lot of people making this mistake too. Instead of a 7-day auction, run your shit at 10 days. Run a 10-day auction. Give it 3 more days. You're reaching the world. You're reaching the world. You know? You gotta think. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. Let's scroll down. Let's find another. I really don't like graded comic books. I really don't. I mean, and either as a reseller and as a dealer and a reseller, raw sells quicker than slabs. Period. And then I could also say too, as a buyer and a collector, I'm buying raw. I'm not paying full value on a slab. Fuck that shit. Like I'll be the same like a buyer. I'll have a hope dream thinking that it's going to grade higher and then I'll make more money in the future. That's what people think. They think just like me. They think just like you. They're not going to buy full value slabs. It's the majority of investors and buyers and collectors, a majority, they want raw. They want raw, and they have the same goddamn hope dream like we all do, that's going to grade for higher. And then you're going to make more money in the future. And we all see how that sometimes plays out against us. Let's see. I just want to scroll down and look. Let's see. These are all you guys can do the same thing too, like I'm doing. The tools are there. The tools are there. It's a book that flopped. It's a shame. It's a shame. The Blue Beetle, the Perez covers. You guys remember how they were selling for before the movie? This is what I mean. Bad movies destroy market value. It's the truth. Bad movies destroy market value. That movie sucked. That book tanked. Madam Web sucked. The book tanked. Craven's about to suck. The books are going to tank. Venom sucked. Books tanked. Look at Null. All you fucking idiots that all bought these Null shits. What did you get Null for? 2 minutes? 2 minutes, right? You guys gotta properly speculate. You gotta properly speculate because listen, if something's gonna be hot, it's gonna be hot after the movie too. Remember that. There's nothing. Oh, you know what? Here, let's check this Doom. Doom is. Let's check this Doom. Doom #1 Granov in a 9.6. It sold for $22. Now, right there, that's pissing your money away because it costs double to get a book graded. And I say that because there's the grading fee, there's the price to ship it, and then there's the price to ship it back to you. All of those are operational expenses. All of those are costs that you're paying to grade a book. It's not just the grading price. It's the grading price plus the shipping price to ship it there, plus the shipping price to ship it back to you. It's called a P&L statement. And that's a loss right there. $22 on a 9.6 is just a fucking loss. $19 is a loss. Anything under $30 on a graded comic book is a loss. Period. Period. I don't care what anybody says. It's just then don't fucking grade the comic books. Doom #1 Granov. Let's just see how that's doing on eBay. Doom 1 Granov 9.6. Doom 1 Granov 9.6. Let's see. Yeah, that guy took a fucking massive L. Massive fucking loss. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. That's why I don't fuck around. I tell you guys the truth. I love this app because it's going in the right direction. But when I list books on here, I lose money. That's a fact. That's a fact. And maybe because it has to still get more buyers and sellers on it. Maybe it needs more marketing and advertising. I've said that multiple times that their social media should be pumping advertising and marketing for these auctions and to get the listen, if you're going to take 10% off of everybody's sales, then wouldn't you want to maximize those sales for everybody to increase your 10% VIG profit? It's only fucking common sense, right, people? But yet they're not pushing it like that. So this guy who sold who put his Dr. Doom #196 on auction on SHORTBOXED took a massive loss because last sold prices on eBay were $60. So let's take a look at eBay sales on that book. Now I'm just jumping all around. $61, $37. Look at that. Look at that, guys. This is another thing that I want to talk about too. You see the jumps in value? You see the jumps? Everybody wants to talk about FMV, GPA. No, motherfuckers. It's what I say at the end of every show. A collectible is only worth the price someone in the world is willing to pay for it. Period. Fuck your FMVs, fuck your GPAs. It's an average. It doesn't fucking matter. Maybe the economy was good at one point. People were getting free money. Remember that? And now it's fucking shit. Same thing. So look at this. It sold on SHORTBOX for $22. One sells on eBay for $37. And another one sold on eBay for $61. Both are 9.6s. FMV does not matter. FMV is just an average of what certain people bought books for at certain particular times in history to give you an average base selling price evaluation. And it all goes back once again to what I keep preaching to you guys over and over again. A collectible, no matter what it is, anything in life is only worth the price someone in the world is willing to pay for it, which is why I always list. You see my eBay. If I run an auction, I'll start that bitch at cover price. That's it. You guys dictate the price. You guys see the front picture. You guys see the back picture. You guys see what the fuck the item actually is. And you guys dictate it. I don't set the prices. You guys do. I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I put it up. You guys buy it. Simple. I keep that shit real. I don't give a fuck. So the thing is this. As a collector and as an investor myself, before a reseller, as a collector and an investor myself, the advice that I could give you people out in the world who buy and sell comic books is this. You know how you buy also. Am I right or wrong? Right or wrong? I don't even know why nobody's fucking coming in and talking. Weird, but whatever. You guys know how you guys buy and invest, right? You guys don't want to spend top dollar on something. Neither do I. You guys don't want to spend maximum crazy money on shit. Neither do I. Doesn't it make sense then to you to stop fucking grading your comic books if you're a reseller? Just stop. Just stop. Because, again, you guys see the black and white facts. That's all I come with. I'll put it up on the screen and I show you how prices are so fluctuated, how slabs are selling for lower than the price it costs to grade them, with all the expenses included. Sell raw. Sell raw. Now, there are certain times when you do grade your comic books. Those times might include if you rob a fucking grandmother at a garage sale or a death sale, or I say the word rob because what the fuck? You guys don't rob all of these people with your bullshit fucking offers. I see it every day. Oh, well that has a this is this and that is damaged and those are lower condition and those don't and blah blah blah, and it takes me time to list and sell and list it on eBay, and then I have to pack everything. You guys give the spiel and then you rob people and you buy all their collections, right? And see me, I'll be motherfucking honest to somebody. I'm dead serious. Here's what I do. And you want to know why I'm so successful? Why people call me every fucking day to buy their collections? Want to know why? Because I'm blunt like a motherfucker. I tell them straight up. What do I always say to you guys? The power's in the palm of your hand, right? I tell this is why I have such this amazing, crazy reputation in New York and Long Island. They'll call me because they know they're not getting bullshit. They're like, yo, Nick, we know we could sell it ourselves and list it on eBay and sell it ourselves, and it's going to take so much time. I just want to get rid of this junk. That's what they call it now, guys. Junk. So I'm like, well, why the fuck then do I want it if it's junk? And I give them then that answer back. And they're like, come take a look. If you like it, you like it. If not, if you could refer me then to somebody else, sure. I go, right? I give them the same. My thing is this. It's not a spiel. It's fucking straight up, brutally honest, in your face shit. I'm like, look, you don't need me. You need me for quick cash. You could list all of this stuff and run it in 7 to 10 day auctions, minus the fees, and let the world dictate it. See, everybody could do that. Mom and dad and brother and sister and aunt and uncle and grandpa and Uncle Louie, you all motherfuckers can do this. You don't need any of us to come buy your shit. But the reason you do is because you guys don't want to do this shit. And it's fucking crazy shit. You guys don't want to do this shit. So you call guys like us. You call all these guys, right? We buy comics. No, motherfucker, you don't buy comic books. You want to bend over and ass fuck rape fucking these poor people. So the thing is this. I'll go to somebody's house, right? And we've seen sales so far. I'll go to somebody's house, whatever, or somebody's fucking storage facility, and I tell them straight up, like what I just said, you could fucking list this shit all yourself. You don't need me. I'm like, you need me because you want my quick money. But looking at some stuff you might have, 5 G's here, 6 G's here, maybe 15 G's here, maybe 50 G's here. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to list everything, let the world dictate it, let it sell, let it ride. What I do, that's what all of you do. You list up the book, you'll put a price on it, a GPA FMV price on it. But that's why I always put best offer, price or best offer, or I'll run an auction. I'll put the the cover price. I'll let the world dictate it. You guys do whatever the fuck you want to do. You guys see the front, the back picture, right? So I said that already. 9 times out of 10, these people just want the quick money. They want to wash their hands of it. They don't give a fuck. And that's it. 8 out of 10 times. Then there's the 9 out of 10 times where you get a dealer who needs money, who just sucks as a seller, or just fucking has no goddamn clue. He needs money. Maybe, then you get these local comic shops, right? That no one's coming into their stores. So now they got to pay rent because basically they work for their landlord. You think you own your store? No. You work for your landlord. He's taking your profit from your comic books every month. And then the electric company to keep the lights on. And if you got a bathroom, you got to pay a little water bill and stuff like that. And, you guys don't think. There's a reason why I closed down all the stores. You guys don't think P&L statements. Why the fuck in 2024, actually in 2020, 2021, ain't no need to have a fucking store. Ain't no need. I could give a fuck about new comic book day issues. That's a fact. Half of them suck. There are some cool stories. I'm feeling Absolute Batman. I am. Ultimate Spider-Man, amazing story. But am I really getting fucking issues every fucking week anymore at 45 years old? No. I could give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I'm blunt, right? So what am I chasing at 45 years old? Golden Age. Because that shit's getting rare. Silver Age. That shit's getting rare. I don't give a fuck about new comic book day issues. I don't. I just don't. And So, and I see all the neighborhoods. I see all the neighborhoods. I can only talk about New York and Long. I see all the neighborhoods. These comic book shops are dying, dead. No, there's no customers coming in consistent a lot. Yeah, you'll get your average 5 or 10 people coming in getting their fucking comic books and stuff. You'll get the flippers coming in trying to make bulk deals with you. But at the end of the day, all that profit, you're paying your landlord. You're handing that money, unless you own your building, you're paying that money right to your landlord. Here's $2,500. Oh, I got to pay my electric bill now. Oh, some people don't have phone bills anymore, but you might have an internet bill. You might have a fucking, what is it called, Wi-Fi bill. You're handing your profit right over to a stranger. You're a fucking dumbass. Point blank. So we see sales, right? Let's bring up now these sales and let's look at some raw. We're gonna see where should you guys be selling these comic books. So now we're gonna go and look at some more closed auctions. I told you now, you guys just got to hit the auctions button. But you'll get blunt shit from me. You're not going to get some fucking rah-rah bullshit. You guys are going to get very, very blunt selling strategies from me. Real world, blunt talk. And the thing is this too. If you are a young man or woman and you have a hope dream of opening a store, do not do that. Nick is telling you, do not do that. What you want to do is operate a business at minimum expenses. So for $60, you could buy 100 beautiful boxes. Fuck Geminis. You could buy 100 beautiful boxes on eBay that are bigger and nicer and stronger and actually hold 20 comic books in them. And you could also put slabs. But you guys want to contact me and I'll show you everything that's proper. I hate Geminis. You buy some tape and you use these tools like eBay and SHORTBOXED, and you get yourself a TikTok and an Instagram. You don't need to open a store. You don't want to work for a landlord, period. And let's say if you do have an apartment or something and you're not fortunate to have a house and storage, a storage facility will cost you let's say a 10 by 10. Put a desk in it. Let's say a 10 by 10. $200 a month. If that, $200 a month, right? You'd rather spend $200 a month for a big ass storage facility than $2,500 or $3,000 a month for a store. Don't work for a landlord. Why do you guys think I'm in real estate? People pay me massive amounts of money. Seriously. So, listen, I tell you guys blunt truth. Blunt to the point that sometimes you think I'm crazy for the fucking shit I tell you guys. Let's look at some Spider-Man. Now, these just closed. These are raw. And right off the bat, I see a great price for a silver Spider-Man McFarlane. So you guys see that? On SHORTBOXED, it went for $46 raw. $46 raw for that. Let's look to see how it's selling on eBay, and we'll compare it now because we got a little off tangent, but Spider-Man 1 silver McFarlane, and let's see how it sold on eBay. Now, Whoever bid on that got a great price. Kind of borderline stupid to pay almost $50 for that book. But let's look at eBay because it's cheaper. Because that book is nothing special. Yeah, $18. And that one is the sealed polybag version. Look at that. $10, $36, and it's a sealed poly bag. $8. Whoever bid on that book on Shortbox is retarded. Seriously, let's look at it again. 46. Somebody bid $46 on a raw silver spot. You got to be fucking dumb. You got to be dumb. Look at these eBay. Look at these eBay prices. $8, $25 in the poly bag, $40 in the poly bag, $10. Jesus Christ. You see though what I mean? But do you guys see what I mean? A collectible is only worth the price someone in the world is willing to pay for it. You could get high sales on Shortboxed. You could get high sales on eBay. It's this industry that we're in is a motherfucking gamble. It's a roulette wheel. It's a roll of a dice. You guys see it every day. And this is why I come with the black and white last sold prices every fucking week. Monitor this shit. I monitor this shit. And every week we look at the same goddamn shit. Every week. Let's see how gimmick variants are doing. Let's look at now it's what, a week? It's been 2 weeks now since New York Comic Con. Let's look at those New York Comic Con 2024 exclusives. Let's look at that. And let's see how it's holding up. Let's bring up the eBay. 2024 New York Comic Con exclusive. Let's take a scroll through. Michelangelo, 35, but these are 2024, $45 for that. 42 on the John Boy Myers. The lot number 1, New York. You know, I didn't even see that. And that's getting what, a show? These gimmick fucking foil packs. This foil Jiangs. Here we go. Here's something that took a tumble. Now I'm positive that these Jiang, I love John Jiang, these Jiangs were much more expensive than that. Now $30, $40, $30, $15. More of these garbage foil gimmicks. Delato is still at 40. Frank Miller selling strong, man. Everybody was making fun of that. Thanks. They called it a turkey cover. Selling strong still. We're scrolling down. We're just looking at these New York Comic Con gimmicks. We're monitoring these sales. That was a great cover. John Tyler Christopher, that was a great cover. That thing was beautiful. And we're gonna circle back. We're gonna circle back, and we circle back every week to monitor those gimmicks. And let's see. Let's bring up the short boxed again. And let's look at some more raw sales that ended and compare them to sales. All right, so here we go. Let's look at that Web of Spider-Man 20. Now, that's the 25th anniversary. The 25th, everybody collects these 25th anniversary covers. You can't go wrong if you're a reseller with these 25th anniversary covers. Let's look at the eBay to see the last sold price on eBay. Somebody got that for $5 on SHORTBOX. So let's see if the seller made a smart decision to put that book on SHORTBOXed versus eBay. Web of Spider-Man 20 on Web of Spider-Man 20 on eBay. Let's type that in. Let's bring that up. Web of Spider-Man 20. Here we go. Now, let's see. They got $5 for it on SHORTBOXed. $5 for it on SHORTBOXed. It was a direct edition. So let's see if they did, if it was fair or not. $7 on eBay, $4 on eBay, $10 on eBay, $8, $13, that's signed. $10. Well, you had a chance to getting double. You had a chance to get double, but we've seen though $4 and $5 sales. We've seen $4 and $5 sales, so hit or miss. Hit or miss. And with that said, you know, we're at 50 minutes right now here that I've been live right now. With that said, you see the hit or miss. Some sold on eBay for $5, some sold for $10. It just sold on SHORTBOX for $5. You're going to, this whole episode, if you were watching this episode right now today, you've seen some things sold higher on SHORTBOXed, some things sold lower on eBay. And then the flip side, some things sold higher on eBay, some things sold lower on SHORTBOX. Ladies and gentlemen, the proof is in black and white. This industry that we're in is a crapshoot gamble. Fuck FMV, fuck GPA, and we're going to end the show saying what I say to end all the shows. A collectible, fuck anything in life, is only worth the price somebody in the world at that time is willing to pay for it. So you guys could take a gamble and list it on SHORTBOXed. You guys could take a gamble and list some of the stuff in themed auctions on SHORTBOXed. Or you guys could just let it ride and run your comic books on eBay in 7 to 10 day auctions. Put your front picture, put your back picture, put your pictures up, let it ride, let the world dictate how much they're willing to spend that day on your collectible comic books. Because a collectible is only worth the price somebody in the world is willing to pay for it. Play it smart, guys. Play it smart. Have a good night, guys.